Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Wordy, my hub for all of the words that I read, write, or otherwise want to yap about. Today, I have a very special author guest on the pod. She's a romance author who writes emotionally rich love stories filled with heart, depth, and swoon-worthy moments, and her latest release, Not for Keeps, is available now. Please welcome Jasmine Ahmad.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here.
I know, I came by your table yesterday at the con, and I was like, I can't wait to meet you.
Yeah, I'm so glad. It was also so nice to see you yesterday.
Yeah.
Really great to meet you beforehand.
Okay, so something I like to do to warm up with my guests.
Yeah.
Normally when we have full-length episodes, I do a whole rundown of, girl, what are we reading, watching, listening to?
Okay.
But in efforts to save time, so we can talk more about you and your books, I just want to know, do you have any kind of current pop culture-y hyperfixations on the brain? A TV show you've watched, a book you've loved, movies, anything like that?
Okay, right now I'm in the Tell Me Lies trenches.
Oh my gosh. When I tell you I've heard so many things about Tell Me Lies and I know nothing about it beyond what I'm hearing, I need to watch it.
You haven't
stat.
watched it?
No, I haven't. But I've heard incredible things about it.
Yes, please watch it. And please mentally prepare yourself for the absolute trauma that you're going to get from watching it.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. I might need to get out of my seasonal depression era. February.
Yes, get out of that first.
I'm like, once we get to March, I will come and I will watch Tell Me Lies.
Exactly. Get out of there first and then go under the Stephen DeMarco trauma train.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
Okay, absolutely, will do. No, I've heard so many good things about the show. Is it on Hulu?
It's on Hulu. Yeah.
Okay. Hulu's been putting out some good
Yeah,
stuff lately.
yeah.
I cannot tell a lie. I feel like every platform, like streaming platform, has these kind of like seasonal shifts where it's like, oh, Apple TV is really
This is
ahead
the
of its
moment,
time.
yeah.
Or like Christmas time, it was Netflix with Stranger Things and everything. But now it's like, who's coming back?
They're like, this is my time to shine.
Yeah. Well, I guess Netflix and HBO were kind of warring with heated rivalry and Stranger Things. And what an interesting mix that was around December.
Two complete opposite spectrums.
Okay, so talking a little bit more about you and your books, did you always know that you wanted to be a writer, or was that something that kind of developed later on for you?
Yes, great question. I've been a writer since I was a kid. I always joke that I used to write like bad songs, poetry, short stories.
I feel like every author started in some other kind of writing media too.
Yeah, I was just always
emphasis
writing.
on the bad songs.
Bad.
I've been there.
I think one of them said like stop, drop, and roll. So it was really bad. It wasn't a good moment. But I've just always been like a book nerd. So like I would read the dictionary for fun. Like that was like my fun. I would read an encyclopedia. I was just like obsessed with books. I used to walk like the 10 blocks to the library and then come back home with a stack in my hand.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I've just always been a book nerd and I always wanted to write. And it just took me forever to actually like, you know what, I'm going to do this and share it.
Yeah, absolutely. What were some of the first initial sparks you had for what ended up becoming your debut book?
Yeah. Yes. So my debut book, I always say that I wrote that one for me. In that first book, she is a DV survivor. So she's a survivor of domestic violence. And she also has chronic illness, which I myself have as well. And so I think I put so many pieces of myself out there in this book and just like really wrote it as like this like cathartic, like, okay, like I'm going to let it all out. And I just really liked also the hope that came with like after DV finding not just love in like a partner, but love in yourself. And that felt really special to me.
Oh, I absolutely love that. Also, the quote snippets that you post online from your books have me on my knees. I was going through your Instagram last night, as one does. I will shamelessly admit that I like lovingly stalk all of the authors that I admire or am set to interview. And I was going through and I was like, oh my gosh, I need these. Do you have any favorite quotes from either of your books that like really stand out to you?
Oh gosh, now my brain has to start thinking.
I know you're like, uh-oh. I suddenly have forgotten
I don't
everything
know
that
what
I've written.
I think one, and I want to say this is in the first one where he's like, as they do, they break up.
Yeah,
Third act breakups. And he's just like, I will wait for you. I will be there for you. I'm in it. So you do your thing, and I'm gonna be back for you whenever. And he's just telling her like, you're it for me, Mariana. Like, since the moment you walked back into town, I knew. And I'm just like, oh God, Sebastian.
Is there anything that you can tease about what might be next for you?
Okay. Yes. So I'm currently working on the third book in the Lake City series, and so that's really exciting. I am really having fun with these two specific characters. I will say, I always joke like my books are more rom-cry, less rom-com.
Yeah, like rom-trom.
Rom-trom, exactly. So prepare for some of that in the third book. And I do have other projects that like I've plotting out and like really excited about. And just kind of like hanging out in the query trenches right now.
I was just about to say, we got to get into that because a lot of our listeners, especially because I myself have documented the journey through the trenches, and it's rough. It is rough out there. They love hearing more from authors that are still in those processes. So tell me a little bit about the project that you're querying and how querying has been going so far.
Querying is crazy. It's crazy. It is completely different from what I currently have written. So it's a sports romance.
Ooh.
Yes, set in New York, which who doesn't love New York? You're going to get fall vibes.
New York in the fall.
Yes. And then think you've got mail and best friends to lovers.
Ooh, yes.
So querying's been fun. I do have a couple agents that requested fulls, so fingers crossed. But it's been an interesting experience to say the least. Like, I think querying is really interesting because like you have to remind yourself that it's not always about you and maybe not always about your work, right? It may just not be the right time for that agent, or maybe they have something so similar with another author that they're like already working on. And so like I've been really trying to like remove myself from like how hellish querying can be.
Yeah.
And just like, you know what? This is querying over here. I'm going to start writing something over there.
Yeah. To keep yourself occupied.
Yeah, I'm keeping myself busy.
Yeah, for sure. So what made you want to go from indie publishing to trying to throw your hat in the ring for traditional publishing?
Oh, yeah. I think it's just like that little girl dream, right?
Yeah.
I just can't let go of it. I want to be hybrid. So I still want to make sure that like I'm independently publishing some things, and then I would love to also traditionally publish. But it's just that dream of like walking into like a Barnes and Noble or even at an airport and just like seeing my books.
Especially in airports.
Yeah, there's just something about airport books.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I've made it.
I've made it.
These sleep-deprived 6 a.m. potential passengers are like walking by my book.
Yes.
To get a bag of Cheez-Its or whatever.
I've just always had that dream. I actually grew up in New York, and so like, random houses there and like in the city and stuff, and just like walking by these buildings, I used to think like, okay, that's gonna be me one day. So I'm throwing my hat in.
I believe in you,
Thank
truly.
you.
Also, what kind of sports romance is it?
Football.
Yes.
Go sports.
Go
Honestly,
sports.
I got really heavy. I was like watching football reels, and then I made like a whole document about like football rules. I want to learn it. I want to know it. Like I have to get into it if I'm going to write about it, right? And so I was like, oh, that was a good play right there.
Yeah. Oh, they really got the zone coverage going on here. Whatever that means. But I've heard somebody say it. I've heard it on the New Heights podcast.
Yeah, there you go. New Heights.
Yeah. So do I take it, did you watch the Super Bowl this year at all?
did.
Okay. Thoughts on the game or the halftime show? Either.
The game was very boring.
It was. I think the right team came out on top
Yes,
in
absolutely.
the end.
I agree.
But
The right team won. I just wish I saw more action during the game. And honestly, I was there for Bad Bunny.
yeah.
Like, I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
So Bad Bunny is basically my family in my head. Like, we're related. And so I was really excited. And there were just so many like little things that he put, like
all of the nods.
oh my God, my heart. There was like piraguas and then the bodega and things like that. Like, or the little kids sleeping at the party. Cause like,
Yes, on the chairs.
Yes, that's what we do. Like
Yeah.
I was the little kid sleeping on chairs because my parents were partying.
Yep.
And just like, it's just so nice to see that and like see that representation. And then at the end, all the flags. It was just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was honestly such a beautiful show. I don't know what I was expecting the show to be, but it was really good.
Yeah, it was.
It did take me a couple watches just because like I don't speak Spanish to go back and understand like, okay, this is what this song was covering and this is how it ties into the visuals. I loved the incorporation of the power lines and the power workers with all the sparks, and it was just so,
It was beautiful.
so good.
Yeah, I know. I still haven't gotten down from the high of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also, okay, I know I've talked about this already on the pod, but it's still like a Roman Empire moment for me. The wedding. It was a real wedding.
It was a real wedding. There was a proposal
Yes.
too.
Yes. Was that real too?
I heard that was real.
Oh, shoot.
I was like, oh, we're getting lots of love today. Oh my gosh. No, it was beautiful. I'm like, can you imagine? I got married at the Super Bowl halftime show while Bad Bunny was singing.
Well, because I heard what it was. They had invited Bad Bunny to their wedding, but he said, I'm unavailable. However, Uno Reverse, do you want your wedding to be at my halftime show? Which I think is, honestly, props to that couple for going full throttle.
That's insane.
With it.
Yeah, I don't want that many people looking at me, I don't think. I was nervous at my own wedding and it wasn't even that big.
Okay, to close out the episode, I want to do a short little game of this or that.
Okay.
There are no wrong answers. There are only your answers.
Okay.
Okay, so standalone or series?
Ooh, I'm a series girl.
Yeah. They're so good.
I love it.
Especially whoever came up with interconnected standalones, they need a raise.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Immediately.
Geniuses.
Binge read or slow read?
Oh, that depends. Oh, gosh. But I think I am a binge reader. Yeah.
What's the last thing that you binge read?
Oh, okay. That's a great question. The last thing that I binge read was the Trials of the Sun King series by Nisha J. Tooley. Yes.
Ooh.
I'm actually kind of sad that I binge read it because it was so good. And now,
you wanted to kind of
now I'm
extend the
depressed that it's
experience.
over.
Yeah.
I kind of wish that I could wipe it from my brain and reread it.
I was just about to say something that I've loved asking authors is like, if you could wipe your memory and reread a book for the first time.
I want to reread that one.
Yeah.
Like it was perfect. You guys read it. Please.
I've heard nothing but good things about her
perfect.
books, so I'll have to check it out. Books that make you cry or books that make you laugh?
Okay. Books that made me cry. There was this book, You've Reached Sam.
Oh my gosh, yes, about the
By Dustin Thau. And when I tell you that I was cooking dinner, reading the last few pages, sobbing my eyes out.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
But it was the most beautiful story.
I have a friend that, she reads books like professionally at this point. Her year recap is in like the 200s.
Yeah.
She had to and she reads books fast. She had to take some time in between reading sprints with it. Whew.
No, it's great.
Reading with music or reading in silence?
I have to read in silence because my brain will start singing if I'm listening to music.
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay, but similarly, writing, do you write in silence or do you write with music?
Now, see, that's funny because I write with music.
I do too.
Okay.
Most people I've talked to have preferred silence, and I'm just like,
I can't.
I can't.
I need
It
to
puts
have
me
something.
in the mood.
Yeah, I need to have something.
And then character driven or plot driven?
Ooh, both? Because they both matter to me. I don't know. Because when I'm plotting out my books or I'm thinking about like what I'm going to do, I think of it in both senses, right? Like the characters, I want to know them so deeply that they can be my best friends. And I want to see their growth in my stories.
Yeah.
But then like also the plot, what's that going to look like? And how can I immerse my readers in there? So I can't choose.
Yeah. I picked both, which actually works because that's actually my last question for you. So at the time that we're recording this, we are at LoveLitCon, but by the time the episode releases, we will not be, and it makes me so sad. Where can our listeners that are listening to this in the future find you, whether that's your social media, your website, where your books are at, if you're going to any other upcoming events? Share all the things.
Yeah. So I don't have any more events planned yet. But you can find me. I'm mostly on Instagram. I'm not really on TikTok. I'm also on Threads. So if you do want to see maybe some unhinged posts, go on Threads and find me. My books are able to be found on Amazon. I think also on Steamy Lit. So if you want to support indie, which I love, go on Steamy Lit and you can get Not for Keeps there. And then, yeah, I think that's all I'm at. I don't really go on other social medias. They get me nervous.
It's like it's too much to micromanage. Yeah. Okay, well, there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning into Talk Wordy, and my thanks again to Jasmine Ahmad for coming on the show. This has been so fun.
So fun.
I feel like we match each other's energy really well, which really helps because when we're recording this, it's like 8 a.m.
Yes.
Don't forget to follow the podcast on Instagram at Talk Wordy Pod, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, you guys.